Hello everyone and welcome back to Atari Vault. Today we're going to be playing a game of concentration. I have no idea what this is. Let's look at the manual and see. Alright, so there are two versions of Hunt and Score, 16 square matrix, 30 square matrix. Each game version played the same, the only difference is the number of matrix squares. Behind each numbered square is an object. Each player takes a turn by choosing two matrix squares. When a player chooses a square, an object is revealed. If two squares objects are identical, the player scores 1 point. So it's memory. That's totally what this is memory. Why are you calling it concentration when it's memory? Is memory trademarked? Is that why they had to call it a game of concentration? And then we have wildcards, which I guess makes it slightly different from memory. Okay. Alright, that seems simple enough. I mean, my memory is bad, but it can't be that bad, right? He said, as a taunt to the universe, apparently. Okay, so sure, let's do this. So power's on, obviously. Yeah, we'll leave it on color. We'll do 1 point per match. Let's not be crazy. Also, we don't have a second player, but I don't think that matters. 2 player. There we go. 1 player, 16 squares, no wild cards. Or 1 player, 16 square wild cards. Let's do without wild cards for now. Yeah, let's do 1 player, 16 squares, no wild cards. Sounds great. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm moving my pad around, but I think all that happens. Yeah, so all that happens is that the number changes in the top left. So I can apparently move like to 2 to 1 to 11 to 14 to 4. That's weird. Oh, you know what? It probably because I can only select it when it's highlighted. No, that's not true. Because 11 was over there and I moved it to 11 before that. So I don't even know. I'm using the directional pad, man. It shouldn't be that difficult. It should just do it in order. Okay, let's do. I pressed the A button and moved to 15. I don't know how that works. 15, 5. A button's now not doing anything. Okay, A button. Okay, so the A button. Yeah. So A, B, Y, X are also directional. So how the heck do I open one of these cards? That's not it. Did the controls actually mess up for me there? So let's go to the power menu here and look at the controls. Because I might have screwed something up. Or the controls are just screwed up by default. Yeah, okay, so why would you do that? That's a lot of buttons that I'm pretty sure it didn't have. Because the number key, so right trigger's got to be it, right? Right trigger or right bumper. One of the two. I don't know why you would make all the numbers map to keys. That seems super strange. Okay, so what if we do this with the keyboard? Then we use the number pad. And at least that kind of sort of makes sense. I mean, there isn't a hash button on the number pad, but the plus button being the hash button and everything else mapping correctly would actually make a lot more sense to me. Okay, I can do that. So we're totally using the number pad. So I would guess the hash would be look at a card. Didn't actually say so, but I'm going to assume yes. Okay, so I can go to like number 1. Or I have to turn on the number pad. Number pad. Oh, haha. Number pad's not going to work well with the game's not actually doing anything. I like to reset the game, please. There we go. There we go. Number pad. So, yeah, okay, so that works. So that's the number pad. 12 and 2 apparently map the same thing. That's problematic. Oh, because I type in 1, 2 or 1, 1 or 1, 0. Yeah, okay. So, okay, let's try opening something up. So that would be plus. And that is a butterfly in the number 10 slot. Butterfly in number 10 slot. Okay, so let's go to like 2 and open it up. That is a emu or something. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so now we go to number 1 slot. That's a bell. All right, so now we go to number 3 slot. That is a, guess it's a ladybug. All right, so now we go to number 4 slot. That is a dining set. Number 5 slot. Okay, made that work. Good, that was a nice coincidence. So number 7 slot, what do you got? You got a ladybug. Well, there's ladybug like right above you in slot number 3. So that's no problem. Okay, so now we go to 8 and see what that is. That is a bell. Well, there's a bell over number 1. Remember that. Okay, so what about number 9 slot? That is an old man. Old man. Let's see what's number 10. Number 10 is a butterfly. Well, there's a butterfly number 6, isn't there? So that means you go 6 and open that up. No, that's an old man. Did they shuffle the cards? Because I could have sworn. Could have sworn. Let's look at 2 again. 2 is the emus. Or whatever the hell they are. So I have no idea what matches that up. I'm guessing it would be like 12. No, that's a crab. That is totally a crab. So 10 is the old man. Or no, not the old man. That's the butterfly there. So is there actually a butterfly at 10 too? There totally is. Alright, I just apparently totally forgot about it. Okay, so 13. We have emus. Okay, that's great because that's 2 right there. No problem. Okay, so 14. We have Crabman, which is great because that's in number 12. Which means, of course, the 15 and 16 are matched up. Which is a TV. Okay, that was actually nice and simple, right? It's a lot easier when you have the controls. Okay, so now we're totally going to fuck this up. We're going to switch out the difficulty, or the game select, we're going to do. So we're going to do 1 player, 30 squares, no wild cards. Let's do it. Okay. So obviously, I mean, what you have to do is start at the top and move your way systematically through. That's the best way to do it, right? Theoretically. Okay, that is a deer, I guess. That would be a deer. That's a bell. Bell is the number 2. Okay. The wrong symbol just lasts for way too long. That is an old man. That is a crab. Okay, that's fine. Let's go to number 5 here and see. That is a ladybug in number 5 slot. And a car in number 6. Okay, so we haven't gotten anything familiar yet. That is a jackalope, I guess? I have no idea. Okay, well, that was a nice and happy coincidence. It's probably unlikely they're going to be around each other that much. Okay, that's the dining set. That is the butterfly. I guess actually it looks less like a butterfly now and more like a Mothman. Okay, that is a ladybug, which I'm pretty sure was in the number 5 slot. Okay, so now we're down to 12. We have a castle. We have never seen the castle before. That is a car, though, in number 13. That's good, because number 6 has a car, too. 6 has a car. 13 has a car. You guys are a nice, happy highway, all wonderful together. Okay, so 14 is the old man. Shit, I forget what the old man was. I think he's in either 2 or 3. I think it was 3. It was 3. Okay, good. Now, I've totally forgotten the top slots. It's said that the human brain only contains like 7 things in mind at once. So you really have to associate, like, what is the bell associated with? I think it's 2. Yeah, because 2 o'clock used to be the time school got out for me. That's how I remember that one. So 16 is a sailboat. Well, shit, man. I don't even know. That's an emu, though. Have we seen the emus before? I don't remember seeing the emus before on this round. Okay, so let's see 18. That's the castle, which I'm pretty sure is 12. Because when I was 12, I wanted a castle. That's totally not how I remembered that. That was just something I top of my head. Dining set. Dining set was 9, I think. Yep, it was 9. Okay. Because when I was 9, my parents got a new dining set. That is also not true. They got a new dining set when I was 7, I think. And they kept it for like 30 years. That dining set was... It was pretty good, actually. But it was also hardy. I mean, keeping up with, you know, a small boy and preteens has got to be hardy. Okay, there's Mothman. Mothman's totally number 10. I'm less remembering the numbers and more remembering the positions. Okay, there's 22, which is the elk or the deer, whatever. That's totally a number 1 slot thing. I've actually forgotten what is number 17, but I'm sure we'll totally get to it. Okay, so let's look at 23 here. Emus. Emus was in that 17 slot, huh? That it was. I've also forgotten what's the number 4, but we'll see it. Then we'll remember it. Okay, TV in the 25 slot. I actually skipped over 24, so let's look at that. That is a UFO, which we have never seen before, I'm pretty sure. Let's get 26. 26, though. That is Crabman, which I don't think we've seen before either. Or is he in number 4? I don't remember him being in number 4, so I'm going to say no. But there's UFO. Okay, so then 24 open up for the UFO, and then 27 open up for the UFO, and you guys can fly away together. That's very sweet. Okay, so 28. What do you got? You got TV Man. TV Man is in 25. No problem. 29 is... Okay, well, we've never seen that before. So that's got to be 30 then. So they go together. So we totally did see the Crabman in number 4 slot. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. Okay. Well, this is like a really trivial game, so let's make it even more trivial with wildcards. Which seems silly, but you never know. Okay. I mean, it's probably best played against somebody so that you try to beat out their score, but whatever. Okay, so now we can do wildcards. Okay, so let's just look at number 1 slot. So that is Crabman. Let's look at number 2. That is... I don't even know what those are. You know what? I'm going to call that the Push Me Pull You. Because they don't actually... I mean, they probably aren't. This isn't probably the Push Me Pull You, but that's what I'm going to call it. Okay, there's the emus, which probably also... That's probably like more like seagulls, right? That might be seagulls. Okay, there's the dining set. Dining set is in 5. Or no, that's in 4. Dining set's in 4. In 5, we have the car. And an elk. We haven't seen the elk yet, though, so I'm okay with that. There's the TV. And there's the elk. Okay, so at least we found the elk. So the elk... The 2 elks can go off and make little baby elks. Bye-bye, little elks. Okay, so now let's look at 9. 9's the ladybug. 10's the UFO. We actually haven't found any wild cards yet. What happens if you match the wild cards together? Do you get extra points for that? I would think you would get extra points for that. Just saying. 12 is actually what I wanted to do there, but I hit 1 instead. So of course we missed out on there. Okay, 12, that's what I want. Is a bell, which I don't think we've seen yet. And that's the sailboat in 13 slot. 14 slot, you have the jackalope, which was right next to each other, so they're going to go off together. 16 is the TV. Aw, shit, man. We've seen the TV. Where was the TV at? I think it was 7. That's where it was. Okay. Then we'll go to 17. Castle. We have not seen the castle yet. Oh, but we have seen the Push Me Pull You. That was the number 2 slot. So we go to Push Me Pull You, and then we go to 18. And there we go. Push Me Pull Yous are now together. So now we go to 19. Old Man. We have not seen Old Man yet, but he's right next to each other, so that's good. They can know grouse about the world. There's the car, which I'm pretty sure is in 5 slots, so they can drive on the highway together. 22. UFO. We totally saw the UFO. I think... Shit, man. Was it 4 or 10? Was it 4 or 10? Shit. 10? Oh, that was right. That was right. Okay. Yeah, don't even think about it too hard, man. Just let your subconscious just go off on its own. That's what you got to do. Okay, there's the wild card. Be funny if the 2 wild cards are next to each other. Nope, that's the seagulls. Oh, but the wild card and the seagulls just took it away. So now I have to match the seagulls with the other wild card. Otherwise it's broken. Well, shit, man. Aw, shit. Okay, so now we got to match it with the seagulls. So I'm pretty sure is number 3. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that worked. Good, because that would have been really bad if that hadn't worked. Okay, 26 is sailboat. We've seen sailboat. I'm pretty sure that's number 12. No. No. Is it number 17? No, that's the castle. Oh, there's Crabman, though. Wasn't Crabman number 1? Crabman was totally number 1. Okay, so then 27 and 1 go together. 28 is the castle. So the castle was 12, right? No! No, I'm totally screwing this up. Okay, that's the sailboat. Okay, so that's 26 there. So 17 must be the castle. So 17 is the castle. Then 28 is the other castle. There you go. Boy, that was horrible. So there's the bell. We've seen the bell enough times. We know it's 12. Okay, so that means 30 and 4 are obviously together. Okay, that was probably my worst game yet. I think the wild cards really fucked me up, which is kind of weird. So let's get rid of the wild cards. Let's do it again. Okay, 30 squares, no wild cards. All right. TV. In the top right corner, or top left corner, bottom right corner is the deer. Okay. So 2 is the castle. 29 is the deer. So the deers are right next to each other. 29 and 30. They totally are right next to each other. Okay. Well, you guys are off one. You're on yourselves now. Mothman. Okay. Mothman does whatever a Mothman can. There's Jackalope. Alright, so 4. There's the sailboat there. And the memory card. Oh, did I make this 2-player? I think I totally made this 2-player. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, the sailboat again. No, I screwed that up. Okay, you know what? I just got to do these in order, otherwise I'll totally screw myself up here. The table set we have not seen yet. But that we have. Wasn't that in the number 4 slot? No, that was a sailboat again. Well, there's the castle. Now, see, I've totally screwed myself up now. Okay, look at 5. Yeah, then look at 6. No. 7. 7 had the Crabman. Yeah, see? 7 had the Crabman. Okay. So now look at 8. There's the castle. Which now I can't remember if we've seen or not. Okay, you know what? That means we got to start over, right? Or look at number 4 at least. Okay, there's the sailboat. We know the sailboat's a thing. There's a dining set. Dining set was number 6, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. Dining set's number 6 and 10. There you go. Dining set's gone. Nobody cares about dining set anymore. Jackalope. Jackalope we saw in the number 28 slot, right? Yes, we did. Okay, good. That at least... I feel a little bit better about my memory now. Bell. We have not seen the bell yet. There's a ladybug. Have we seen ladybug? I don't think so. Okay, there's Mothman. We've totally seen Mothman. But I don't remember where. It was not 8. I thought maybe it was 8, but it totally wasn't 8. So that's 1. I don't know, because I tried to do 15. And there's the seagulls again. I don't think we've seen the seagulls yet, so I think we're fine. There's a car. We definitely haven't seen the car yet. There's the push me, pull you. Okay, by now we should have most of these figured out, and I don't. But there's a sailboat. Sailboat's totally number 4, right? Or did I mess that up too? Nope, no, that's right. Sailboat's totally number 4. Okay, good. Okay, so let's see what's in 20. 20 is the old man, which is either 14 or 15. I think it's 14. No, that's Mothman. You know what? I bet you it's 9. 9 is the old man. Yeah. That's okay. That happens. There's a TV. TV totally lines up. We totally remember the TV. All right. So now 22 is Push Me, Pull You, which I think is on 18. No. No, Push Me, Pull You was on 17, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay. I don't remember the numbers, and I really wish they would just show all the numbers at once. I don't know why they don't, but it makes it harder to figure out what's what. Okay, there's the UFO. Shit, have we already seen the UFO? I think we have, right? It was early, too. Was it 8? No, it was the castle. Wasn't there another castle at 12? That's a bell. That is not a castle. That is a car, though. Remember where the car is. I totally remember where the car is. That is number 16. See, that's a car. I remember the car. No problem. Except for, all the other problems. Okay, 26. That's a ladybug. We've seen the ladybug. I don't remember where. Nope. That was the castle at 8. Castle's totally at 8. Okay, well... 12, I think, is the... 12, I said, is the... Oh, no, I said 12, not 2, but at least now I know where the castle is. So 2 is the castle. 8's the castle. Castles can go off and live to each other. I really should have picked up that earlier, but I didn't. So 27 is the bell, and then 12 is the other bell? Yeah, that's right. Okay. We really should have picked up all the other ones. So going back, actually, I think loses us points in the eyes of the Lord, if nobody else. There's the ladybug. Was it 3? No, that's Mothman. Isn't Mothman also in 13? No, that's the ladybug. I'm confusing the ladybug and the Mothman. That's probably not good for, like, my overall health. There's the UFO. Where the hell did we ever see the other UFO? Wasn't 14. 14's Mothman. Okay, see, this is just getting embarrassing at this point. So is the UFO at 15? No, that's seagulls. Okay, at least that was right. So, okay, so there we go. So there's where the UFOs are. They're right on top of each other. Okay, that was actually my worst game. The last game I thought was my worst game ever, but no. No. This was my worst game ever. I thought it was the wild card that screwed me up, but no. You know what it was? It was starting from the top and bottom simultaneously, I think. So let's reset and just do from the top down, like we did before. Okay, bell, bell. Dining set. Okay, bell, dining set. Bell, dining set, UFO. Bell, dining set, UFO, jackalope. Sailboat. UFO. Bell, jackalope, dining set, UFO. It's wrong, isn't it? Yep, it's wrong. Okay, good. I remember at least it being wrong in the right way. If that makes any sense at all. Okay, there's the castle. We haven't seen the castle yet. There's the push me pull you, which we also haven't seen yet. Okay, let's look at 9 here. That's the deer. And that's the car, which we haven't seen either of those yet, so I'm okay with that. As soon as we reach the halfway point, we'll probably have seen most of them. There's Crabman. And the car. Okay, we've seen the car. Was the car at 9 or 10? I believe the car was at 10. Yes, it was. Okay. Okay, so 13 is Mothman. Oh, I don't believe we've seen. Mothman and Old Man are next to each other. Not sure that'll actually be useful information, but it could be. There's a push me pull you. We've seen that. At 8? At 8, yes, okay. Okay, so let's look at 16. Seagulls. And seagulls were next to each other. That was a nice bonus there, because I'm not sure I would have remembered that. Okay, there's the bell. Bell's the first thing we saw. So that's easy enough. Okay, so 19. Ladybug. We've seen the ladybug. I don't remember when we saw the ladybug. Was not 7. 7's castle. So what about 9? 9's the deer. Oh, well, I didn't want to actually do 2. I want to do 20, but apparently if I type too fast, it doesn't work. 20 is Crabman. Crabman is at 11, right? Yeah, okay, that's no problem. Okay, 21 is the deer. The deer was at 9, wasn't it? Or was it at 7? Oh, there we go. It was totally at 9. Okay, good. 22 is the ladybug. The ladybug we've seen, but I don't remember where. Is it 13? Nope, that's Mothman. Am I seriously confusing Mothman with ladybug every time? There's the castle. We've seen the castle. Castle's at 7. We know that. 24. Dining set. We saw the dining set before, right? The dining set 2? Yeah, it was. Okay. Old Man. Old Man and Mothman are next to each other. Mothman is Number 13, which means old man, is number 14. 26 is a TV. We have not seen the TV yet. That's the sailboat. The sailboat was up top somewhere. Either 4 or 5. It was 5. Okay. Okay, so now 28. What do you got for me? You have the jackalope. Jackalope's at 4, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there we go. Okay, so now 29 has Secrets of the Mothman, which means that we go to number 13, pick him up. Thank you. And what does number 30 have for us? Is the TV. I think the TV was in 22. No. No. Okay, so what is 19 then? 19 will clear all this up. 19 is the ladybug. You kidding me? The TVs are across from each other? 30 and 26? Okay, well, so they are. All right, so that's going to do it for concentration. Really just a game of memory, but why call it concentration? I don't know. Okay, see, that color scheme is a little bit better than the eye-hurting one you had before. It just likes to switch between different color schemes, I guess. All right, so that'll do it for this one. So yeah, that was a game of concentration from the Atari Vault. I'm PC Universe, you're PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.